Hello everyone. We are currently covering the book of Revelations, and so we actually are covering part 2 from the rapture to the second coming. And there's quite a few chapters in from the rapture to the second coming. So I am sharing chapter highlights and chapter wrap-ups with you. And so this is just part 1 of 6 videos that I will be doing. So we've already covered the highlights and the wrap-up in chapters 1 through 3. And so now this video is going to be chapters 4 through 6. And so continue to look for additional videos until we are done with part 2, which is part of From the Rapture to the Second Coming. So in chapter 4, the highlights are rapture, God's throne, approaching storm, 4 living creatures, and the 24 elders. Now, in the wrap-up in chapter 4 of the book of Revelations, when John goes to heaven in the spirit, it is symbolic of the rapture of the church. Revelations chapter 4, verses 1 through 2. And then God's throne is surrounded by a rainbow, the 24 elders, 7 lamps, a sea of glass, and the 4 living creatures. Revelations 4, verses 2 through 6. Then there's the flashes of lightning, rumblings, and peals of thunder coming from the throne of God are symbolic of the approaching storm known as the tribulation period. Revelation 4:5. And then the 4 living creatures have 6 wings and are covered with eyes. Each creature resembles a different animal, a lion, a calf, man, and eagle. Revelation chapter 4, verses 7 through 8. And then when the 4 living creatures glorify God, the 24 elders will lay their crowns before the throne and proclaim God's worthiness. Revelations chapter 4, verses 9 through 11. And then we have chapter 5 highlights and wrap-ups. Now, in chapter 5, the 7 sealed scroll, the Lion of Judah, worship of the Lamb, and praise from all creatures. And then in the chapter wrap-up, God will hold a 7 sealed scroll in his right hand as an angel asks, who is worthy to open the scroll? John will weep when no one steps forward. Revelations chapter 5, verse 1 through 4. And then Jesus is the Lion of Judah, and he is the only one worthy to open the scroll. He is worthy because he was slain for the sins of the world. Chapter 5, verses 5 through 7. And then you have, once Jesus takes the scroll, the 4 living creatures and 24 elders will sing a new song. The angels will also join in proclaiming Christ's worthiness. Revelations chapter 5, verses 8 through 12. And then when heaven is singing to Jesus, all creatures on earth and under the sea will also sing praise to him. Revelations chapter 5, verse 13. And in chapter 6, here are the highlights and the wrap-up. So the highlights are the first seal, the 4 horsemen, the tribulation saints, and the great earthquake. Now, in the chapter 6 of the book of Revelation, wrap-up is the judgments of the tribulation period begin when Christ opens the first of the 7 seals, Revelation 6:1. And then the 4 horsemen will bring about the Antichrist, war, economic ruin, famine, and death, Revelation 6:2 through 8. And then during the tribulation period, people will still turn to Christ and be killed for their faith. These people will be known as the tribulation saints, and they will ask to be avenged. Revelations chapter 6, 9 through 10. And then an earthquake will rack the earth, affecting the sun, moon, sky, land, and sea. Revelation 6, 12 through 14. And then following the 6th seal, fear will grip everyone on earth as they try to hide from the wrath of God. Revelations chapter 6, verse 15 through 17. Now, you all, if you want to hear more about how come and the why, you have to come over here to the Stand Up Be Counted channel and listen to the videos, and then join us for future videos and lives as we cover the book of Revelations. We will be in chapter 13 this coming weekend on Saturday. So don't forget to like the videos, share the video, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button so that you will receive all of the notifications when the Stand Up Be Counted channel goes live. So again, if you want to know more about the when, where, how, come, and all of that, come to the channel and listen to us discuss the book of Revelation. We have already started in chapter 1 and we have covered chapter 12. So I am just doing some chapter highlights and also wrap-ups. But there is more that you can learn and more information that you can obtain by coming and listening to the videos. So don't forget again to leave your respectful comments below. Don't forget the copyright disclaimer. Most of you know what it is. And then the fair use. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And I post a lot of my jewelry there as OitsSharine Jewelry. And then if you want to support the channel, the information is listed below. And then don't forget to stick with it 6 weeks. Take care of the temple that God has given us. Don't forget, we can become more healthy and more aware of who we are, and taking care of our temple is one of God's ways of telling us he wants us to be healthy for him, because it is a temple that he has given us to temporarily dwell in. So let us be mindful of our temple. So with that being said, you all, God bless you on today, and I will see you soon. Bye.